The hidden vitamin mistake that could raise your stroke risk while you sleep. If you're over 60, there's something I want you to hear carefully, because this one small habit, something so many older adults do every single night, could quietly raise your risk of a stroke while you sleep. No warning, no pain. Just one moment you're fine, and the next, you wake up confused, can't move your arm, or your speech sounds slurred. As a brain doctor, I've seen this happen far too often. And here's the part that surprises most people. It's not because of smoking, or poor diet, or even lack of exercise. It's because of something they truly believed was helping them. Vitamins. Yes, you heard me right. Vitamins. Now, I know that sounds strange. After all, most of us were raised to think vitamins are good for you. They protect your bones, your heart, your memory. They keep you strong. But what if I told you that some vitamins, especially when taken in high doses or at the wrong time, can quietly put your brain in danger? Today, I want to share with you 5 common vitamins that can raise your risk of stroke, brain bleeds, or blood pressure spikes, especially at night when your brain is most vulnerable. And I promise, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you stay safe, informed, and in control of your own health. If you've ever wondered whether the supplements you take could be doing more harm than good, stick with me till the end of this talk. And if anything I say surprises you, let me know in the comments, because I want this to be a real conversation. Let's start with one of the biggest surprises of all, vitamin D. You've probably heard that vitamin D is wonderful for your bones, your immune system, even your mood. And it is, in moderation. But too much of it, especially taken at night, can quietly increase your risk of stroke. I once treated a man named George, a 72-year-old retired firefighter. He was disciplined, sharp, and cared deeply about his health. Every morning, he'd line up his supplements on the counter. Vitamin D. Calcium, a multivitamin, believing he was doing everything right. But he wasn't taking 1,000 or 2,000 units. He was taking 10,000 IU of vitamin D every day, thinking more must be better. One morning, his wife found him sitting at the kitchen table, confused, unable to speak. He had suffered a stroke overnight. His blood tests showed very high calcium levels and stiff arteries, the result of vitamin D toxicity. Here's what happens. When you take too much vitamin D, your body absorbs too much calcium. That calcium has to go somewhere, and often it ends up in your arteries, making them hard and narrow. Add dehydration and the natural stiffness that comes with age, and you've got the perfect storm for a blood clot in the brain. The scary part? There are usually no warning signs. You feel fine when you go to bed, and everything changes overnight. Many vitamin D supplements sold in the U.S. contain far more than older adults actually need, 5,000 IU, 10,000 IU, sometimes even more. But studies show that even 2,000 IU per day may be too high if you're not deficient. So here's my advice. If you take vitamin D, especially with calcium or heart medication, get your blood levels checked regularly. And please, take it in the morning, not at night. That small timing change can make a big difference for your brain. If this surprised you, hit that like button. It helps others find this message too. Now let's move on to another vitamin people take for heart health, but one that can actually cause brain bleeds if you're not careful. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is often called the heart helper. Many folks in their 60s and 70s take it hoping to protect their heart, improve circulation, and maybe even boost memory or skin health. But here's what the labels don't tell you. High doses of vitamin E, especially when combined with blood thinners like aspirin or warfarin, can increase your risk of bleeding inside the brain. Let me tell you about Marjorie, an 80-year-old retired teacher from Illinois. She was lively, loved gardening, and was on warfarin for a heart valve issue. Her blood work looked great. Everything seemed steady. But one afternoon, she developed a sudden severe headache, started vomiting, and became disoriented. At the hospital, a brain scan showed a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding inside her brain. The cause wasn't high blood pressure or a fall. It was the combination of her medication and high-dose vitamin E, 800 IU a day. You see, vitamin E works like a natural blood thinner. When combined with other medications that slow clotting, your blood can become too thin, and just one fragile vessel in your brain can burst. Here's what most people don't realize. The recommended daily amount of vitamin E for adults is just 15 milligrams, about 22 IU, but most supplements sold in stores contain 200, 400, even 1,000 IU per capsule. That's 10 to 40 times what you actually need. Marjorie survived, but she now walks with a cane and her short-term memory isn't the same. And that breaks my heart because she thought she was doing something good. So please, if you're taking vitamin E, check your labels and talk to your doctor, especially if you're also on blood pressure or heart medicine. Now, let's talk about one that surprises almost everyone, vitamin B6. This one is often sold as a nerve support or brain booster. You'll see it advertised for focus, memory, and energy. But here's the truth. Too much vitamin B6 can actually damage your nerves, sometimes permanently. A patient of mine, Carl, 75, came in one morning saying, "Doc, my feet feel like they're buzzing." At first, he thought it was arthritis. Then the tingling spread to his hands, and he started losing balance. He had been taking a brain and nerve supplement from the pharmacy, 2 tablets a day, each with 100 milligrams of vitamin B6. That's 200 milligrams daily, 10 times higher than the safe upper limit. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C, B6 builds up in your body over time, and in older adults it can strip away the protective coating around nerves, like peeling insulation off a wire. That leads to numbness, tingling, weakness, even tremors or confusion. We stopped the supplement right away, and the damage didn't get worse, but he still needs a cane. He told me later, "Doc, I just wanted to protect my brain. I didn't know I was hurting it." Most older adults only need 2 to 10 mg of vitamin B6 a day, and that includes what you get from food. Many over-the-counter brain or energy pills contain 50, 100, or 200 milliliters, way too much. So if your bottle says nerve, focus, or memory, flip it over and read that label. Know your numbers. If you've ever taken something like that, type B6 in the comments. I want to hear from you. Next up, vitamin A. You probably know it's good for your eyes and your immune system. But what most people don't realize is that too much vitamin A can build up in your body and raise the pressure inside your skull, sometimes mimicking a stroke. One woman I saw, Betty, 78, loved her skincare supplements. She'd been taking vitamin A for years because someone told her it would help her age gracefully. But she started getting headaches, blurred vision, and dizziness. Her family thought she might be having mini-strokes. Her scans showed high intracranial pressure, too much pressure inside the brain, and the cause: vitamin A toxicity from long-term use of high-dose supplements. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, which means your body stores it in your liver and tissues. It doesn't flush out like vitamin C or B vitamins. As we age, our liver slows down, so the buildup happens faster. When levels get too high, it can cause a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, which literally means false brain tumor. The symptoms are headaches, blurred vision, dizziness, nausea, and even permanent vision loss. And here's the catch. Many multivitamins already contain the full recommended dose of vitamin A. So when people add extra skin or eye supplements, they're doubling or tripling it without realizing. The safe limit for older adults is around 2,500 to 3,000 IU per day, and only if your doctor recommends it. Yet most supplements sold online have 5,000 to 10,000 IU per capsule. Take that every day for years and you've got trouble. Betty is doing better now, but she has to see her eye doctor regularly. She told me, "I just wanted to look younger, not hurt my eyes." And I think that's something many people can relate to. Now let's move to the last one. Niacin, or vitamin B3. You'll often hear it's great for lowering cholesterol. Some doctors even prescribe it. But in high doses, niacin can cause big swings in blood pressure and increase your stroke risk. One of my patients, Frank, 82, came in with a pounding headache and dizziness every morning. His wife thought it was stress. His son thought it was the blood pressure meds. But when we checked his supplements, the problem jumped right out at us. He was taking a heart health formula with 1,000 milliliters of niacin per pill twice a day. That's 2,000 milliliters daily, more than 60 times what most seniors need. Niacin causes your blood vessels to expand. That's why people feel flushed or hot after taking it. But soon after, those same vessels tighten again. That yo-yo effect stresses your heart and brain. Over time, it can lead to spikes in blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, or a mini stroke, what we call a transient ischemic attack, or TIA. Frank had one of those. His speech slurred for a few minutes, then came back. He told me later, "Doc, I thought I was doing everything right." If you take niacin, know this: anything above 50 milligrams per day should be supervised by a doctor. And if you have high blood pressure, heart issues, or diabetes, you should be extra cautious. Now, after hearing all this, you might be thinking, so what should I take instead? The truth is, your body was never designed to run on pills. It was designed to run on real food. Let me share one more story before we wrap up. A woman named Linda, 73, came to see me with a bag full of supplements. Vitamin D for bones, E for her heart, B complex for energy, niacin for cholesterol, plus a multivitamin and some brain pills. She said, "Doc, I'm taking all this to stay healthy, but I still feel dizzy and tired." So we did something simple. We cleared the shelf. We replaced the pills with food. Her breakfast became one boiled egg, half an avocado, a slice of whole grain toast, a handful of blueberries, and a glass of water. Sometimes she added a few almonds. That's it. No powders, no pills. Within a few weeks, her blood pressure stabilized. Her dizziness faded. Her energy returned. She told me, "I feel more alive now than I have in years." That's the power of real food. Your brain needs hydration, healthy fats, steady energy, and natural micronutrients, not megadoses. Leafy greens, berries, fish, nuts, seeds, and whole grains give your body what it truly recognizes. So here's the takeaway. You don't need to fear vitamins, but you do need to respect them. Read the labels, ask your doctor, and listen to your body, especially when it whispers. Awareness is the best medicine. At this stage in life, every choice matters more, and what truly protects your brain isn't a bottle. It's balance, wisdom, and understanding what your body really needs. If this talk made you rethink your supplement routine, tell me in the comments. And if you found it helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find life-saving information like this. Thank you for listening. I truly hope this helps you make smarter, safer choices for your health. Stay healthy, keep smiling, and live each day with joy. Don't forget to subscribe to EverHealth 247 for more helpful science-based health tips designed just for you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.